What's up, my new Standard Nation? It's TJ with Strategic Real Estate Experts, and today we're continuing on talking about inspections, testing, and more importantly, what happens if your home inspector finds something wrong with the house that you wanted to buy. So what happens in that situation, right? Like, do you get to just walk away? Does the seller have to fix everything? Or is there a combination of the both? So really, we tell everyone this is kind of like a second negotiation, and it's whatever you and the seller can come up with that's agreeable for both of you. So first, we're going to try to get with the seller and say, here's the things we're concerned about. We would like you to fix it. You could ask for money off. You could ask for a credit so that you can fix it later. You could ask to set up an escrow account. And then again, you have the money to fix it later. If the seller is like, nah, I don't want to set up an escrow account, we only want to fix it, then obviously you have to come up with an agreement with them on what items are going to be taken care of that are defects in the property. So, with that said, if for some reason the seller is just like, nope, I'm not doing anything, no, I don't want to fix it, what you have to do as a buyer, in our area at least, is deliver a notice. And a notice to the seller of defects in or on the property. Now, the big important part of this is when you deliver that notice, the seller has, depending on how you write the offer, so many days to let you know if they're going to correct those items. If they're not, then you'll send a cancellation and mutual release and you'll get, ideally, your earnest money back. Now, I don't know what you have in your state. In Wisconsin, when we write in the home inspection contingency, there is a part in that offer that says seller shall or seller shall not. And what reads after that is right to cure. So if you write it that seller shall have right to cure, and there's something crazy wrong with the property, and you're like, I don't care if they fix it, I don't want it, the seller can elect to cure it, and then you're obligated to buy that property. Now, if you put seller shall not have the right to cure, your offer doesn't look as strong. However, if there is absolutely anything wrong, you can just go, nope, don't want it. I do not want the house. There could be a broken window and you say that's a defect, right? You can back out of the deal because you did not give the seller the right to cure that. So there's a happy medium in there. Some sellers absolutely will not take an offer unless they have the right to cure, and some get it. Like, if there's a problem and you really don't want the house unless it's just something major, you could write it that we're not going to provide notice unless something is over $2,500. So there's so many different ways to write it, but know that if there's problems that come up, it doesn't mean that you don't get to still buy the house. And it doesn't mean that the seller's obligated to buy it. It's like a second point to negotiate. And then it depends on if you give the seller the right to cure or don't give them the right to cure. It's a little confusing, so if you need to rewind, watch it again a little bit. Just know when you find defects in the property, if it's something crazy wrong that you really don't want, like I know people that have had inspections and all of a sudden we find mold and they have kids with severe allergies and they're like, listen, I know we gave them the right to cure, let's talk to the seller and explain our situation. And even though the seller has the right to cure, they've let us get out of it. However, they did not have to. So if you have kids with horrible allergies, I've learned it might be something where you go, you know what, if we find mold, that's one thing you do not have the right to cure on. So again, it's all a negotiation. It's how you write the offer to protect you and your family to the best of your ability. So if you just have somebody out there willy-nilly writing offers for you that you're going to let practice and get their feet wet with you, I get it. My family actually did it with me when I first started. However, we want to raise the standard in the industry. So if you're not working with us, one, I don't know why not. But if you're not working with us, watch this stuff and make sure you're getting the right terms put in the offer so that you and your family don't get blindsided by something later on down the road. Always check out knowbeforeyoubuy.realestate.com for more information. The site is getting a whole bunch of work done right now, so I don't know when you're seeing it. But there's going to be a lot more information coming. It's actually being worked on right now, so hopefully in the next week or two it's up and running. But in the meantime, you ever have questions, want to ask me anything, I don't care where you are, 608-576-0044, and emails tj@sreehelp.com. Don't forget to raise your standard, and we'll talk to you soon.